Hello there you guys, welcome to one of my videos. Going to be giving you a preview for the FC Sheriff versus Manchester United game. It's the Europa League. This will be Manchester United's second game of the group. The game is tomorrow evening. It's a 6:15 kick-off. Manchester United lost their opening game of the group to Real Sociedad 1-0. Man United shouldn't have lost that game because Manchester United got robbed. Real Sociedad did get a penalty. Lisandro Martinez was controversially penalised for a handball. It was never a handball. And Ronaldo had a goal disallowed in the game for offside. Manchester United were supposed to be playing Crystal Palace last weekend, but the game got postponed due to the Queen's death. And Man United were supposed to be playing Leeds United this weekend, but that game has also been postponed. FC Sheriff, they recently won 2-0. The FC Sheriff manager is Stjepan Tomas, if I've pronounced his name correctly. FC Sheriff are top of their league. Manchester United do have some players missing. Obviously Martial, he's still out with injury. He's had a couple of injuries this season. Donny van der Beek's got a knock. Brandon Williams is out with injury, but he doesn't get in the team anyway. And Facundo Pellistri is still out. On my next video, I will be giving you my predicted 11 for this game. Manchester United did win their last league game that they played against Arsenal. It was 3-1. Now, Erik ten Hag, so far as Manchester United manager, he's won 4 games and he's lost 3 games in all competitions. Erik ten Hag is going to do a good job at Manchester United. You know, this season is his first season as Man United manager, so if he gets Man United a top 4 finish, you can indicate that and say, yeah, he's had a good first season. If he was to win a trophy as well as get a top 4 finish, that would be even better. Then that would give him something to build on. Erik ten Hag is aware that he's got big expectations to exceed at Man United. Ten Hag replaced Ralf Rangnick earlier on this year. And when Ten Hag officially got appointed in as the Man United manager, he signed a contract until 2025. There's an option to extend for a further year. But yeah, I'm convinced Ten Hag at Man United will replicate what he did at Ajax. He did very well when he was at Ajax, because when he was at Ajax he won Eredivisie titles, he won Dutch Cups, and revert back to 2019, he got Ajax to the Champions League semi-finals and he developed the young players well. But there again, you know, the Premier League is totally different to the Dutch League, like I've mentioned so many times before. Ten Hag, you know, has got rid of players, but he is still inheriting, you know, players from other managerial eras. Ten Hag, has made 6 signings as Manchester United manager. Obviously brought Terrell Malacia in from Feyenoord, brought Christian Eriksen on a free transfer, brought Lisandro Martinez in from Ajax. He brought Casemiro in from Real Madrid. He brought Antony in, and he brought Martin Dubravka in on loan. Manchester United have spent over £200 million this year. We've seen a lot of players depart the club this year, like I've mentioned. Of course, Manchester United sold James Garner to Everton. Man United loaned Amad Diallo Traore out to Sunderland. We loaned Hannibal Meadsborough out to Birmingham. We loaned Ethan Laird out to QPR. We loaned Eric Bailly out to Marseille. Don't forget, not so long ago, Bailly accused Manchester United of favouring English players, and he had a swipe at Harry Maguire. Man United loaned Alex Telles out to Sevilla. We loaned Dean Henderson out to Nottingham Forest. We let Lee Grant leave earlier on this year. Quite a few. Have gone. Obviously, Man United sold Andres Pereira. We let Edison Cavani go on a free. We let Juan Mata go on a free. I heard that he's close to making a move to Galatasaray. We let Matic go to Roma. So he's reuniting with Jose Mourinho. We let Paul Pogba go for the second time on a free earlier on this year. So there you go. And like I've said, more players will leave Manchester United next year. I reckon that Cristiano Ronaldo will be leaving in January. Like I updated you not so long ago, Man United stars expect Cristiano Ronaldo to push for a January transfer. Cristiano Ronaldo is set to receive a new transfer offer from Saudi Arabia to leave Manchester United. Ronaldo's already accepted that he will be staying until January. Not so long ago, it said that Erik ten Hag expects Cristiano Ronaldo to stay at Man United. Ronaldo's contract at the club expires next year. There is an option to extend for a further year. Man United re-signed Ronaldo last year from Juventus. Ronaldo's been his second spell at Man United. Since he re-signed, he's got 18 goals in the Premier League. He has 24 goals in all competitions. Ronaldo's not scored a goal yet this season. But there's quite a lot of games he hasn't started. He did start in the 1-0 defeat to Real Sociedad, but that was his first start since early August. Ronaldo's in line to start against FC Sheriff tomorrow evening. Next year, I reckon Fred will leave the club. Fred is no longer one of our first choice centre midfielders. Following the arrivals of Casemiro and Christian Eriksen. Fred has played a lot of games alongside Scott McTominay in the centre midfield, and they do not complement each other. Got my reservations about Fred, as you all know. He has had his good games at Man United. Man United got Fred from Shakhtar Donetsk in a deal worth 50 million. I reckon Victor Lindelof will be leaving the club next year. He's not one of our first choice centre-halves. He was no longer one of our first choice centre-halves when Man United signed Rafael Varane from Real Madrid. Lindelof is under contract with Man United till 2024. He's been at Man United since 2017. Man United got him from Benfica in a deal worth 31 million. Lindelof had an injury earlier on this season. But Lindelof is behind the likes of Varane, Martinez, he's even behind Harry Maguire, so there's no way back for him in the team. Phil Jones, I reckon he'll be leaving the club next year. Again, he's no longer one of our first choice centre-halves. Phil Jones has been at Man United since the Ferguson era. We did get him from Blackburn. Jones has enjoyed around 11 years or so at Man United, so reflecting on that, he's been a long-serving player. Jones's contract at the club expires next year. Tuanzebe, I reckon he's leaving next year. Again, not first choice. Last season he was out on loan with Aston Villa. He's enjoyed 3 loan spells with Aston Villa. Harry Maguire, I'm expecting him to leave next year because Harry Maguire's not good enough to represent the club. Plus he doesn't get much starts now. Man United look far superior without Harry Maguire in the team. Revert back to last season, the vast majority of Man United fans were demanding for the captaincy to be taken off Maguire. Man United got Harry Maguire for 80 million. Man United definitely overpaid for him. I think Man United could get rid of Eric Bailly permanently. Like I said, he's out on loan at Marseille at the moment. Brandon Williams, we'll get rid of him next year. Not first choice. Brandon Williams is a left back. Last season he was out on loan with Norwich. Luke Shaw, I think he could leave next year as well because there's no way back for him in the team now because Terrell Malacia is Man United's first choice left back. Shaw's missed quite a few games this season. He had a knock not so long ago. Luke Shaw is injury prone, which is a concern. He's been at Man United for a good 9 years or so, so he's been a long-serving player. Shaw's contract at the club expires next year. And Wan-Bissaka will leave next year. I'll say the same thing as I just said regarding Shaw and that. There's no way back for Wan-Bissaka in the team because Diego Dalot is Manchester United's first choice right back. And Wan-Bissaka had a knock not so long ago. I reckon we'll sell Anthony Martial next year. Like I said, he's missed games this season because of injuries. But revert back to pre-season, Martial played very well. Last season he was out on loan with Sevilla. Martial's under contract with Man United until 2024. Manchester United got Anthony Martial from Monaco back in 2015. So Martial's been at Man United for around 7 years. The best season he enjoyed was under Louis van Gaal. Tellez, we'll get rid of him I think permanently. Tellez enjoyed difficult time at Man United. Like I said, he's out on loan with Sevilla at the moment. So there you go. So anyway guys, that's everything to update you with. Drop your comments, likes, below on the channel if you do consider subscribe as always, and take care. God bless. See you all again very soon.